room. I can't get back in. I left my phone in there. Let me fucking back in. Excuse me. An ominous
Stanley
voice.
went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Where was I before I was rudely interrupted? What the fuck? It just said there was a fucking pet server. Well, the ominous voice is unsettlingly correct. I have been touching everything, and I have no fucking clue what's going on. So, I guess we move. You know, I wish I could interact with more of these. Pull all these motherfuckers up. Oh, a beautiful photo. I just love landscape paintings. They're one of my favorites to do. Son of a bitch. Excuse me. Yeah, I've been in some shit like this actually at work. Except I have a fucking key for every door, so I didn't really have to do all, you know. But I've been there when no one's there, and it's pretty fucking not depressing as this. Jesus Christ, this is like goddamn sweatshop up in here. Look at this. Someone's gonna have to clean this up. Ridiculous. What's both of them? Like they had a fucking fight.
Stanley clicked on literally every single door in the office because he doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment.
Real condescending piece of shit. Look at all these fucking lights. 420. Blaze it. Look at this shit. I don't know. I've heard people be like, oh, I have this thing with my eyes. Can you take the lights out? And then they have a fucking doctor's note. I don't know if they fucking AI did that shit or whatever, but then we gotta go take the fucking lights out because it fucking. I mean, I get it. I don't know. Wait. There's something on that fucking screen. Shit. What does that mug say? If only I can see. Fuel. Gate. Who's making that noise at a window? Yeah, I don't know. Some people hate it. I get it. But what the fuck? What do you think is gonna sit under? You're inside. Yeah, there's gonna be goddamn lights. Incandescent light bulbs. And then we have to move them all to LED. I don't know. I guess there's less buzzing. Probably drive you fucking mad sitting around there. But I did that. We did that for basically 12
when
years.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Damn. That's interesting. I know if I go on the right one, he's gonna say some smart ass shit like, he obviously doesn't listen. Alright, I'm going on the. Fuck. It shouldn't be as hard or as serious as it is, but I'm having a hard fucking time deciding. Alright, I'm going to the right one. Fuck, I knew I should go left.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, fucking dickhead. Look at this shit. What the fuck happened in here, man? God, I could smell the mold in this fucking place. One of these goddamn doors is open. Peekaboo. What does that say? Oh, no, I'm saying. More landscape. Love it. 4B9. 448. What the fuck? Oh, God. as much as I...
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Speaking of, get a little bit of this. A little bit of some Colorado Kool-Aid.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Fuck that guy. Yeah, I want a fucking soda, huh?
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy
God.
and reflected poorly on his overall personality.
Ooh, that's
It's
going.
possible that this is why everyone left.
So it's my fucking fault.
Stanley
Coffee
sat
nut.
around waiting for more dialogue.
Oh my
But when
God.
a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that at last he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Jingle on any one of these goddamn. I'm spreading COVID like crazy. Look at that. It's just a flu. It's just a flu. You guys are all retarded. I feel like if I walk in there, the fucking door's gonna close behind me. Wants me to go in here.
Stanley was so bad
Son
at
of
following
a
directions,
bitch.
it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I fucking knew it was gonna close behind me. Let me look at the blueprints. Nope, just what I thought. I want some of that. Give me some of that. Words to live by. It's a bitch slap of truth right there. Oh, fuck me, man. Every single fucking time. I can just jump. I mean, if
Look,
I just
Stanley,
jump.
I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
So that's what happens. Start from this. Start from the start. Fuck with this a little bit. Okay. Jiggle every handle again, just in case.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
I like that mug. Oh man, I'm about to hear this fucking asshole all over again. I know you're gonna close. Are you? Guess that doesn't close. It's fucking terrific. Look at the beautiful scenery. This is not gonna close. Guess not. I did it again. Let's see what this one's got something on it. Surname access. Who's got good eyes? I'm goddamn legally blind. I'm legally black. Bitch. I don't know which was better. Yeah, there's no fucking way I'm gonna be able to read that shit. Let me on this one. Awaiting input. Another who farted. Wow, that's popular mug in the office. Input received. Interesting. B-O-O-B-S. Boobs. Hell yeah. I'm gonna touch this one and make it do some again. Fuck your couch. Alright, whatever. It's about the same time. Where's this one? I hate Mondays. Call me Garfield, cause I just shit in a box. I mean, I hate Mondays. Here we go
Stanley
again.
came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What's this smart ass gonna say when I actually enter the door on the left? I still gonna be say some fucking bullshit condescending comment. Passive aggressive ass motherfucker. What does it all mean, Basil? I'm gonna molest every single door in this goddamn building. And there's nothing you can do about it. Here goes nothing.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Surprise, surprise. Do not alter without consulting the whiteboard manager. Look, it's Cabal. Cabal planning. That's very interesting. Let's see what we got here. Well, I guess it can be spelt with a K. But that's a Mortal Kombat character. And Cabal is secret political. Excuse me. Secret political clicker faction. Just like the United States government. And their secret fucking cabal. And their death cult. Regardless, whatever side they're on. They're pieces of shit. 8-Bird pre-review office party on Friday. Fuck, what day is it? IT department. I don't know what the fuck day. Did it say what day it was on this thing? I don't know. Oh yeah. Office. Legal. Boss's inspection. What to do about 432? Did I already pass 432? Tomorrow complete today's unfinished agenda items. Right, next day's agenda. Reflect. I feel that. Targets. Push for funding for R&D, resources and development for new coffee machines. Motherfuckers don't do a goddamn thing in R&D. And they get paid the most. Hire someone to synergize papers. Papers are too synergized. Fire paper guy. Hire somebody to fire the synergizing paper guy. Who moved my desk? Please keep targets on topic. So I'm gonna write something down. What? What? Not cost efficient. I think that's a standardized graphs. The future was yesterday. Tomorrow is now. Interesting. I was clicking that shit. Moderate performance cup. Corporate conference room. How to solve dispute with a coworker. Let a ball up inside you, take it up passive aggressively with other coworkers. Resent coworkers for not supporting you more. Ain't that the truth? Make sure you slide as a slick blue graphic in the header and that there's some bevel on all the text. This will ensure a calm and productive work environment. Everyone is unique. You most of all. Kiss my ass. To do synergize core value expenditures, shift global market. Monetize for your money to play. Woo! This hot target demographic teenagers. Fuck everything. Let's flood the teenagers with propaganda. They'll forever be our slaves. Woohoo! What do people want? Justice. Things. Money. Happy feelings. More money, of course. Things, but with money to buy more things. Amen. Graphs about things plus money. Let's do unbelievably all the time. Don't get fired. Buy core the post review. We need reviews. Get rid of the death sport portion in the primary review. Interesting. But I think that's a stupid idea. Make more water coolers, more water cooler heaters. Jesus Christ. Charts need to be more hip to those retard teenagers. Space between the teenagers. Teenagers said demographic. There was something in the idea bin. No more bin. Trash cans. 20. Renaming of the idea bin. 30. Firing of me. Find teenagers to put in the teenage demographic. Big net. Some sort of trap. TikTok. Retarded shit. They'll eat that up. Ah, rascal. Ooh, the only door that fucking opened was a broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
I ain't falling for that one. What is this? Can I grab it?
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
I want the broom, fucko. I'm gonna stay here just a little bit longer just to fucking...
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Sweet FA? What is that? Fuck all? Goddamn yank.
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
This motherfucker. You're missing me anyway. You blimey fuck. There's something in here. I feel it.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. but it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
That makes me want to look at it more, you fucker. I'll do it one more fucking time. Don't tell me there ain't shit. Because it makes me think there's shit.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
Piece of shit, I'll leave the door open. Fuck you. Damn. Why are you so pissed about the broom closet? What is in there that you're hiding?
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Yeah, what's your fucking problem?
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed in front of your screen. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
It's very specific.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead.
I have
They
cats.
have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities.
They'll eat
It's
my
indicative
face.
of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct a... Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Fuck you. Fuck that guy. Interesting.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
Thank you.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming!
Trans. Oh.
He yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Ah, shit.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one.
Yeah, this shit's heavy.
Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
Amen, brother.
I am okay.
God bless. I'm back in the cum room. Fuck.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
That shit gonna give me a fucking panic attack. What the fuck is this?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Man, what the fuck? Fuck this. Oh, shit gave me a fucking existential crisis. I think I'm fucking schizophrenic. Fuck this. I don't know. I don't think I like this game anymore. I think I'm thinking too deeply into this. Man, fuck this game. Fuck you. Stanley, you a dick.